Hello and welcome back to Transports Fever 2. Thank you very much for joining me in this video. Last time out we had a ride along on one of these trains, wherever that train has gone. All of them have disappeared. There were 3 trains. We had a ride along on, I believe it was the green one, which was going all the way from here, which is Newport News, all the way over to Baltimore, passing through New York City, McAllen, which was the new town, and then going all the way to Baltimore, mostly elevated, apart from the bridge that went over the river. The other elevated section was, as it approached McAllen, we had it raised up to go over the freight lines, and then it stayed elevated all the way almost into Baltimore. In this video, we are going to be looking at doing some work on the roads. We're going to be upgrading a number of routes, trying to figure out if we can use some of the new Benz trucks for the freight and see if we can improve the emissions slightly and whatever else we can do with it. So make sure you stay tuned for that, and then after that I'm going to look at seeing what else we can do with the freight, depending on how far or how long it takes to get all the upgrades done and all the profit margins and all of that thing checked out. Alright, so places to start. Well, I think this is a reasonable place to start. So this is where I'm going to start. So we have, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this up I'm going to pull this up. I'm going to make sure it's only visible lines that are with, buses, basically road lines, any visible road lines. So you can see that we have these ones here. Now, I do need to improve Concord's connection because of the way the city has grown, so I might look at doing that as well later on in this video. But first of all, what I want to do is, what on earth? I'm not even going to ask. Something needs to be done about the pathfinding. The original Transports Fever had better pathfinding than this does. And they need to look at sorting that out. Anyway, what I'm going to do is upgrade these, so you can see that the cars very easily overtake these. So I am going to be looking at upgrading this particular line. So I'm going to click that, and in fact I can just do this. There we go. And we'll go ahead and see what the replacement vehicle is going to be. So currently we have the steam tarpaulin truck. So it's got the top cover on top, 16 miles per hour, capacity of 6 and an emission of 77. This has a capacity of 7, 25 miles per hour, cannot be changed in colour, at least here. Now we can change it over there, I'm sure. It has less in the way of emissions, so that's not too bad, and a longer lifespan. So I'm going to go ahead and spend the 1 million doing that, and that should be fine. I am then going to do the exact same on this one. Same change, and there we go. I will also go ahead and make sure that that is set to very high, and that is set to very high. So there's our first change as the autosave kicks in. So there's our first change, so we should have just better vehicles. Now, what I'm thinking of is taking all of this into account. We might be able to reduce the number of vehicles, and that's something that I want to take into account. Where's that dinging? Where's that noise coming from? No idea. This is a very busy section of track, it seems. Not quite full. That's something to be concerned about as well. Look, we're running out of... Once again, we are out of food, so we're going to have to do something here. We are very much going to have to do something here. Perhaps faster trains. Faster trains might just... Actually, no. Faster trains are not going to do the trick, because Well, as you can see, this is running at maximum capacity already. There seems to be a balance problem. There does seem to be a balance problem in the title. Anyway, let's move to the next one. There's nothing in particular here that needs to be addressed. Let's see, is there anything in this area that needs to be addressed? Yes, there are some down here. There they are. Let's get these ones addressed. I could just do... yeah, that will do. Manage vehicles. There we go. We will replace them with Benz and apply. Perfect. And I think that will be fine because there's quite a bit here, so that should hold out. Hopefully that should hold out okay. That's the theory anyway. We will have to see. It depends on what's happening on the other side. I really do not like the angle of this particular road. I feel like it's trying to follow the river, and of course this railway is not. And it's just, in fact, it's the railway that's messed up because no, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to get bogged down with that at the moment. Let's go up to Oceanside. Is there anything in Oceanside that... no, there's nothing in Oceanside that... in fact, Oceanside has 446 residents without any cargo being sent to it. That in and of itself is interesting. St. Paul also has 277 without any cargo. That could very, very quickly grow if there was a way to get food over to it. And we are very low on food. You can see there's food coming in from there, up there, there's food coming in from there, and we probably are going to have to get food going from there in there as well. And all of that is still not going to manage just Miami. It's crazy. It is actually crazy how much there is. I'm going to get rid of that. I keep getting rid of that particular road. It has become very, very annoying. There we go. Okay, so whilst we're in Miami, let's go ahead and try and work out how we're going to fix this. I mean, we have emissions of minus 40%, so perhaps changing out all of these is going to help. It's just two, but I'm sure we can manage something on this. Let's see. There you go. And this one here as well. Is that... does this require... no, that's it. That's the one I need. And I must remember to put this to very high. There we go. Now with that, we may be able to reduce a little bit in the way of actual trucks, because you can see again this is going to run out very quickly, although there's some being filled up now. 74. We need to be able to do more than 74. Also, these trains are going very slow. Right, moving along, are there any other places that have this? In fact, why am I doing that? All I need to do is look for any FRs, I guess. There we go. Perfect, that is all I need to do. Manage line. No, that's wrong. Try that again. Manage vehicles. Upgrade. That. Done. Set to very high. Right. That's done, that's done, that's done. This one needs an upgrade. In fact, that probably does not need an upgrade. But I'll upgrade them anyway. There you go. That's done, that's done, that's done. That's all of them. That's all the freight lines or the freight routes that we currently have. So what I need to do, and this is probably a good place to check this. Also, does that do anything to this? No, it does not. Of course not. What I need to do is work out from here. There you go. So this one, sell. This one, sell. That, remove. I'll probably sell that one as well. So these are now faster. There we go. That's looking good. This one, sell. And this one can also be sold. So just improving the efficiency of the routes, less fumes being used. You know, people are. It's working. It's coming in and out. It's doing what it needs to do. That's one. Sell. There you go. Okay, that should be able to handle everything now. So let's find out if that handles it. It is 1913. We are busy still. Food-wise, I might be able to do something as well. But remember, the other thing is I need to be able to keep enough to ensure that if we increase the production, we're not stretched. So this gives us enough in the way of reserves, it seems. Yeah, see, this seems to be fine in terms of reserves, because there's 2 left there, and on the food one, I think 2 missed it, and now these have it. And here comes another one for the fuel. That's going to pick up the 2, and there's already 1, 2 coming along. I think I might have just about got this balanced for now. I think this might just be balanced for now. How much is in there? 74 still? 88. Okay, so we're looking at 88 that we need to account for. Right, the food, I think maybe, just maybe, let's get rid of you. Let's sell one of those. The next one can remain. There's another. And then there's that one there. Now that's one I could potentially get rid of as well. There. Where's the next lot? There's another one, there's another one. Here comes the train. Then there's 2 behind that. Yeah, that seems better. That seems better, okay. Now what I should probably also do is have them waiting for a minute at the station. The only problem is I do not want them all clogging up the route in. That is the only issue. So I need to think about that. But so far, so good. Oops. So I'm hoping that brings us down to, see now, that's still not that good. Minus 40, I need to try and improve that. And of course, we need to try and improve this supply still. But I think at this point, there is very little I can do in terms of getting the supply in. That's a full train. Train behind it's already left and it is full. No wait, that train's just getting here. And oh. Well, okay, let's improve this a little bit. I did not realise this. Okay, let's edit these selected vehicles. Let's add a boxcar, 2 onto there and 2 onto there. There we go. Okay. So that just gives it a little bit more in the way of what we can transport. So currently that's going to give us an additional 24 on the transport, which is fine by me. I'm not sure if that's going to help everything here, but let's see what the additional 24 does. Right, we are now in 1914. Thankfully no war. We need to do something about these trains as well. That is something we need to do, but as I'm focusing on the freight in this video, let's stick with the freight. I need to be able to get this over 1,000. I'm sure I can. I'm sure I can get it over 1,000. It's just a matter of how. How am I supposed to do that? Right, so that's additional food. That's a little bit, well, that's actually the initial, but let's imagine there's going to be 24 more on that. That might help us with this, which might bring us a little bit higher. We have a supply of 70% now with the fuel, which is good. Okay, whilst that's happening, let's go down to Concord. In fact, let's pop into Baltimore and see how Baltimore's holding up. 100% on that, and these are very much unused. Sell you. I'm going to sell these one at a time now. So, you've got something. You can be sold. The next one carries something. Good. You can be sold. The next one carries something. Then you can be sold. And here comes the next one. And you can be sold. That's good. That is much better. Okay. That should help the emissions down here a little bit. We have a lot of passengers waiting at the station, unfortunately. Still, it's difficult to, for some reason, I don't understand what's happening and what is actually causing this. Right, this should be okay. Who are you waiting for? Oh, you just dropped it off from here, never mind. Yeah, that works. Okay, that works quite nicely. And it still keeps it at 100%, which is important. That will do. Let's continue on back to Concord. Okay, how are we looking in Concord? Very poor on the emissions again. But what we need to do is look at... There we go, look at this. Right. You sell. You sell. Okay. Now let's see how this works. I've just sold 3. Let's see how this handles it. Hopefully it handles it okay. Also on this side, I'm going to sell you. You can be sold. You can stay. You can... okay, you can stay as well. Oh dear. That may have been a mistake. Either that or the 2 trains have just happened to come along around the same time. You can be sold. You can stay. Let's see how quickly this clears. Okay, no, I think it's managing. I think that was just a coincidence. Well, not really a coincidence, just bad timing. I think this is going to manage all right. If it doesn't, then I am going to have to do something. I'm looking for a train coming along that way. So we are currently at 133, 126. 119. How many? Where's the other? There's 1, 2, 3 coming back. I can see 4. So that's another 28 that will be taken. That train's a passenger train. That caused this bit of panic. 100, 103. Where's the next loss of these? Ah, oh, they probably were stuck in traffic. Down to 89, which is what we were at the last time the train came in. So we do need to be aware. If the train comes in and this is still above 70, then I've probably made a bit of a mess up with the amounts of steel, the transport of these. There's 5 coming in now. That's at 75. Train's still nowhere in sight, so that is good. These seem to be picking up things nicely. Down to 68, train's still not in sight. Okay, no, this is good. This seems to be handling it okay. 51, 47. So we're going to drop another 28 in total. Here comes a train. That is not the train still. 33, okay, we are okay. And I think we're okay with the food as well, because we have 10 waiting. Those 2 will pick it up. 12 waiting. That's going to take 2. I think, yeah, that seems to be okay. What I am going to do is I'm going to get this route and get these to wait here just for a minute, no more. But if there is nothing there, I want them to wait for a minute. Now with regards to these guys, I think they can just do what they need to do and continue. Okay, so that has improved the amount of vehicles I have here. And that, was that minus 40? Has that gone down to minus 30? Not entirely sure. That's, I'm hoping to keep that at, well, it's plus 90 plus 100. I'd like to keep that at plus 100 plus 100. But I think that is, this is probably the best I'm going to get. So that is okay. Let's go back up to Miami, see if anything has changed. Plus 70 plus 70, so there is improvement there. There's certainly an improvement there. I'll say that 3 times, why not? Words. Sometimes they get a little stuck. Alright, let's go up. Let's go up here. What are we looking at? You just picked up what you need to. 84, you've picked up 84. You have 58. Okay. Now we're in trouble. Because that's not going to have 84 anymore. So to do that, what I am going to do is I'm going to have to make this line, aren't I? Where on earth do I put the... I'll figure this out. Oh, this is just silly. Actually, it's not quite so silly, because the further away I put it... Here's an idea. The further away I put it... There... the better it will be, because it's a shorter run. So, cargo platform. There. Let's see what happens. I'll smooth it out as well. There we go. Spend 10,000 smoothing that a little bit. And I will run that all the way all the way to here. Oh, I guess I'll throw it in here. I know that's probably not the best place for it, but sometimes you have to make things look okay as well, which is not particularly going to plan, is it? There we go. That will do. Okay. And what I will do is I will create a... In fact, this probably is going to have to be bigger. There you go. It's probably large enough. Let's quickly create a new line from here to here. I will paint it yellow. I will rename it FRRD Farming Run Laredo. There it is. Now all I need to do is establish. I mean, I've got that there. Why am I not using that for the bus stops? Maybe I said I was going to do something and I've completely forgotten. We might need to look at trams. That's another thing we might need to look at. A disadvantage for sure when it comes to doing this in with a British style, because we hardly have trams. So you know, you can have a few. I think we've got some in Manchester and we've got some in London, and we used to have tramways, but for some reason we just tend not to use trams. A new vehicle is available, the heavyweight 28-1 Parlour. That's quite a heavyweight. 6-axle bogie on both sides. 20 of these. High maintenance. Paint them yellow. Send them on their way. Please go the right way. Thank you. 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 Okay, I'm going to stop now. And what do we have? 19, 20, 21, 22. Right, this is going to be quite interesting. I'm curious to see how this works. Next. Hopefully them waiting here gives that split, really helps that split. That's the theory. Because they are all really, really close to each other. But as you can see now, they are quite far apart. I'm thinking of using this as the thumbnail. Let's give this a go. Enter the Benz. Okay, I need that guy to move up a bit. There you go. Everybody move up. Everyone move up. That's it. That's it. There you go. That's the one I was after. Go on, continue. Okay, so I think that's splitting them up really, really nicely. Which is ideal. I just want to keep an eye on this to make sure that it is. Now, where are the rest of them? They've already reached their destination. This is good. So they should be on their way back, and we still have a few to split up. So by the time they're back in town, these lot should be on their way. I think I might have just accidentally stumbled upon something that works perfectly. They're already on their way in. There we go. I'm just wondering if I'm just one or two short. I think I might just be too short. Go on. Go, 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 go. Yeah, I think I am just one or two short. Nothing more. Because look, you can see there how these ones work. So I want to try and get rid of this gap. You see there is a gap, but I want to try and minimize that particular gap. Okay, so that should help always have enough food. There we go. So with that, we should be able to have 84 food all the time. That's the theory. Whether it's works or not, I have no idea. 908. Good, good. Fuel, we still have to do something on fuel. Looks like it's managing it quite well. Over in Concord, we have... I think that's quite stable. No, it's back down to minus 40. I need that to be plus 100. How do I do that? They're doing everything they can. I just think they just cannot get it there fast enough. And over in Baltimore, 499. Yeah, we need to do something else when it comes to Baltimore. This is, well, unfortunately that is maxed out, but there's nothing, absolutely nothing I can do about that. Yeah, it's just too much. It's just slightly too much to handle. I could potentially add one extra carriage, but then it's going to imbalance it quite badly. And that's what I'm concerned about the most. And we're back down below 900. Why do you keep doing this? Right. Assets. Hey, look. This area is kind of rocky. You can't build anything here. Why would you even consider it? Not only is it rocky... hang on. Not only is it rocky... we have some trees around here. You don't want to build anything along here. It's just silly. It'd just be silly talk to do that. There you go. You can't build anything there now. 893. Yes, I know there's 893. I want you to build... no, I don't want that. 912 now. Now we're going up to 912. Yeah, I guess you can do... could I have a road going straight out this way, potentially? Like that. A small road. Look, I'll remove some buildings and then you guys can build it back. There you go. See if we can do anything with that. Oh, it's learnt something. It decided, yes, something here is reasonable. I wouldn't mind upgrading this entire road to a medium road if I could. It seems to be doable, so I'll do it. There we go. Not too shabby apart from this little section here. Could I just... there you go. Look, now we have a roundabout. This just looks like a bad idea. And we have traffic lights everywhere. Well, that's... good. Okay, no, we have traffic lights there. We do not have traffic lights everywhere. But that is really good. Can I upgrade traffic? Can I put traffic lights in places? How do I do that? There must be a way, right? I've seen this. I've seen the whole traffic light options. I just do not know how to get to them. It's not that. No. That's tramways. I really do not want tramways. Look, they want to put traffic lights on there, but it's a small street. Right, I know that there's a way to do this. I just need to figure out what and how. Is it that? No. 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 There it is. Street traffic layer. Traffic lights. Traffic lights. I do not want traffic lights there. No traffic lights. I don't know why there's traffic lights there. No traffic lights. No traffic lights. Unlock that. Super. Super, super. Traffic lights. This is going to make a difference to the traffic, I hope. It might not. It might just go, yeah, no, this is not going to work for us. How's that done traffic lights all the way across? Well, okay, I'll deal with it. Let's put traffic lights there as well. Not there. Crossroads there? No. This one could potentially do with some. I'll probably upgrade that road. That's fine. And there we go. Okay, so now we've got some traffic lights in places. Maybe that's what improve traffic flow. Theoretically, that is. Do they even work? They're all red. No, we have green. There we go. Okay. Okay, this is good. This is helpful. That isn't what I plan to do in this video, but it's okay. We've managed to further improve things, and that is vital. And nobody can build anything there anymore. Let's have a look at other towns. How's Laredo doing? It's doing fine. I think I need to upgrade this thing's station. I think I'm going to have to do something with that. And I think, for the most part, that is everything in this episode done. So we've done all the upgrades, and that means we are now ready to move on to greater things, to more grand things. Let's have a look at what other vehicles there are. Yeah, we're still stuck with the Macks, so we cannot do anything with the passenger routes, but we are looking to have upgrades now on our freight routes, which is a really, really good thing. So next time we are going to look at let me think, what could I look at? Look at this. Look at this. Just why would you do such a thing? Silly things. Right. No. Do yourself a favour. Start going upwards like that. That's it. Do yourself a favour. Connect to that. There you go. A little bit better. Looks very AI-like. Anyway, I think that is where I'm going to end this video. Things are... Let's go back to Miami and take the video inside Miami or something. There we go, somewhere down here. Always looks good. Not video. I know I said video, but... There we go. That is where I'm going to end it. I need a better. That's a little bit better. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Transports Fever 2. Leave a comment in the comments box below letting me know what you think. Don't forget to support me on Patreon if you can do so. www.patreon.com/ecgadgets. Your support would be massively appreciated. It would really help me out. Also, you can find me on social media at ecgadgetslp for both Twitter and Instagram. That is all from me, and I will see you guys next time in Transport Fever 2. And look, our food delivery has just arrived. I'll see you guys then.